It was supposed to be the adventure of a lifetime. Non-experienced hikers ventured deep into Russia's Ural Mountains in the winter of 1959. But what they found there was something no one could explain. This is the story of the Dyatlov Pass incident, one of the most chilling and mysterious cases in modern history. A tale of wilderness survival turned nightmare, shrouded in unanswered questions. In late January 1959, a group of 9 hikers, led by Igor Dyatlov, set off on what they called the hike of their dreams. They planned to traverse a remote part of the Ural Mountains, aiming to test their endurance and skills against the elements. All of them were experienced, skilled outdoorsmen. What could possibly go wrong? The group kept detailed records of their journey. Photos and journal entries showed camaraderie, laughter, and determination. They even named landmarks along the way, like Dyatlov Pass, where they planned to cross. But by February 1st, everything changed. When the hikers missed their scheduled return date, search parties were sent out. Weeks passed before they discovered the group's campsite on a barren slope of the mountain the locals called Kolitsayakal, or Dead Mountain. What they found defied logic. The tent was slashed open from the inside. Their belongings were left behind, as if they had fled in terror. There were no signs of a struggle, no animal tracks, and no clear indication of why they would abandon the relative safety of their shelter in sub-zero temperatures. Over the next few months, the search teams discovered the hikers' bodies in stages, scattered across the area. Some were found in their socks and underwear, others partially clothed, as if they had run into the freezing night in a state of panic. The temperatures had dropped to minus 30 degrees Celsius, making survival outside the tent nearly impossible. One group was found near the remnants of a fire, their hands and feet severely burned. Another was discovered in a ravine, their bodies bearing injuries so strange they seemed ripped from a horror novel. Investigators noted that the positions of the bodies suggested they had tried to climb nearby trees or huddle together for warmth before succumbing to the cold. Some victims had fractured skulls and broken ribs, but with no external wounds to match. The force required to cause such injuries was compared to a car crash. One woman was missing her tongue, eyes, and parts of her face. Yet, there was no sign of external attack or predation. Even more bizarre, traces of radiation were found on their clothing, though the source remains unknown. Some speculated that the group had come into contact with radioactive material, but no other evidence of contamination was found in the area. Over the decades, countless theories have been proposed. Could they have stumbled upon a secret Soviet military experiment? Witnessed a missile test gone wrong? Some even suggested the group was attacked by a Yeti. Eyewitness reports from nearby villages claimed they saw strange lights in the sky that night. Could these have been UFOs or secret military aircraft? Declassified Soviet documents hinted at missile testing in the region, fueling suspicions of a cover-up. A more recent theory involves a rare natural phenomenon called a katabatic wind, which can cause terrifying, hurricane-like conditions in mountain regions. Another posits a slab avalanche, which might explain the sudden panic and severe injuries. Yet neither fully accounts for the strange details, like the radiation or why some bodies were found so far from the tent. The Soviet investigation was abruptly closed in 1959, with the vague conclusion that the hikers had died due to an unknown compelling force. No further explanation was given, leaving the mystery wide open. Today, the area is known as Dyatlov Pass, named in memory of the group's leader. For over 60 years, adventurers and investigators have tried to piece together what really happened on that fateful winter night. Some have even retraced the hikers' steps, attempting to solve the enigma firsthand. The Dyatlov Pass incident reminds us of the thin line between adventure and disaster, and how the wilderness can hold secrets we may never fully uncover. What do you think happened that night? Was it nature's wrath, a military cover-up, or something otherworldly? Let us know your theories in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this deep dive into one of history's most chilling mysteries, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more stories from the dark corners of our world.